this area. So please, we want to urge you to call in, send in your comment, keep the conversations on, all surrounding the election that we would be having tomorrow. So please stay tuned. Venerable, tomorrow is the 6th area council's election, and we know that so much is expected of the people, so much is expected of the government, so much is expected of the electoral umpire, which is INEC, as regards to this election. And I think in one of our papers, CSOs are predicting electoral apathy, especially as regards to residents of the Federal Capital Territory. Now, let us try and test the preparedness across board, from the electorate, the umpires, and the rest. How prepared do you think we are?
I think the umpire are prepared, as far as I know, except if there's a deliberate sabotage from many quarters. Otherwise, they are fully prepared for the election tomorrow. Well, for the electorate, there have always been apathy in FCT, and we don't know why. We discovered that most of the elections, especially area council elections, you don't even know who is the local government, who are the local government chairmen, contesting and all that. But we need to appeal to citizens, whether you like it or not. Who is sitting on that seat of governance will determine what happens to you and what happens to your children and their future. So we want to advise against apathy. Tomorrow people should go out and they try to cast their vote.
All right, thank you so much. This election is like a litmus test for the umpire, which is INEC. And it is coming at a time where so much is presently surrounding the polity as regards to amendment of electoral acts and a whole lot of it, all the stuff happening within the National Assembly. Now, do you think all of these happenings, all of these advocacies from the CSOs, from political advocates like the likes of Peter that we spoke of here, and all others that are championing the cause for real-time transmission, do you think it is going to affect the way this election is presently going to be conducted?
Certainly, if a thief knows that there are CCTV camera around, he will be more careful. He will be not as audacious as it's supposed to be. If a thief knows that there are some, special dogs, they call them, in the compound, they will not want to jump into the compound anyhow. So that is how it's going to, all these advocacies and election observers that will be in the field, and everyone will work together for the good of the election. So there's no way it's not going to have serious impact, because people know that Nigerians are more aware and people are watching out for things.
All right, thank you so much. And just to ask you this, because we know that you are the coordinator for CONAC, and we see all what they have been doing in previous elections. And this is an outfit that is solely funded, I think, by the Church of Nigeria. Yeah. And you and your team have been doing so much. And now this is what I'll call another election cycle. We all saw what transpired in 2023. And there is so much to be done presently to reassure and to rebuild the confidence of voters, especially when we talk about election rigging. So as a coordinator of CONAC here, I now want to ask, what are those short things, because you've been in the forefront for advocacy and a whole lot, to ensure, to reassure people that rigging would not take place, neither will it be tolerated in this FCT election? How should we build the people's consciousness to this fact?
Well, we, the civil society organization, have done our best pushing for free and fair election. The civil society have done her best even in pushing for the new electoral act and the reform that has just taken place and all that. So it is on the part of the people to go out and do their own thing. There's a kind of a short drama, will I call it a drama, very funny, that was sent to me by somebody yesterday. Somebody was coming with a bag, and a person was coming from this direction, picked the bag from him. By the time he wanted to turn, he has already thrown the bag to the person coming from the opposite direction.
I think I've
a
watched
bike
it.
was going, and that one threw it to the bike. So the man looked at it, didn't see his bag, he was confused. Then the person sent it to me and said, whether real-time electronic transmission or not, this is how elections will continue to be in Nigeria. It was funny, but very instructive. What he's saying is that Nigeria have perfected themselves in the art of corruption, and it will take the grace of God for us to have perfect election. But that should not mean we should just sit down at home. We should not do the need.
Okay.
We should vote. We should protect our vote by making sure we open our eyes to see what is going on. I expect that people should go out, do your own part. In fact, if you have not played your own part, you have no moral ground to stand on to begin to criticize what is not done well.
Right.
That's what I have to say in that.
So as a civil society advocate now, what are those key steps you think people should watch out for to prevent rigging during election?
Okay. We did some training as CONAC for some party agents across party line on behalf of INEC, and so I want to just quickly take us through these steps. It's not just for party agents alone. It's for every person. We should know what to watch out for. I titled the prevention of election rigging at your polling unit. Number one, show up early on election day. It will give you opportunity to observe what we call the setting up. If you show up early, if you don't show up early, you come late, things would have gone under, water would have gone under the bridge, and you will not.
It will be described as the more you look, the less you see.
That time you cannot see anything. Number two, as we were just saying, I say shine your eyes before accreditation to ensure that beavers have zero figure before accreditation begin. Yes, you have the right to see it, especially the party agents and the observers, and make sure that nothing is written in any of the resource sheet. The act requires that you show it to the election observer and the party agents. Then three, remain in the polling unit throughout to observe everything, because leaving your station at some point will give room for manipulation. Those days we used to advocate for roving. Roving means election observer or agents moving from one polling unit to the other. No, stay in one spot, watch the process from the beginning to the end. Then monitor the ballot counting process and ensure that the results are recorded in what we call the original form EC 8A. You must ensure that it is written, you are there, that it is written. Make sure the election officer take the photograph of that written result with beavers only. Don't allow election officer to use phone to take the picture of the written result. That one will not be transmitted to IREF. But if he takes it with beavers, it's automatic.
I think we witnessed that during the last election.
Yes. Then once the picture of the election result are taken with the beavers, watch closely to ensure that the presiding officer upload and the result to the INEC election result viewing portal, which they call the IREF. It's possible to snap photograph and it's not uploaded. So the observers, the party agent must ensure that. Then when there is no network to upload immediately, there is possibility.
Indeed.
Technology can have probably network can cease. We all know that. Then agents, that is party agents and observers, are encouraged to follow the officer to a place where there will be network. To upload it. Don't leave him alone. Say there's no network and tell you I'm going to the collation center. please follow him to
Foul
ensure
play.
no foul play, to make sure that that thing is transmitted electronically. Then ensure that the INEC officer posts the result of the polling unit in that very polling unit in a very conspicuous place. That written something that is snapped at the end of the day, a copy must be posted so that every person can see it. Then the party agent can snap that very election something so that apart from the one that is transmitted, you have something as a backup in your phone. All party agents are expected to sign the written result sheet. Don't hurry away. Make sure you sign on it. That is what we authenticate that particular result sheet for the purpose of collation. So once you do that, if possible, follow or accompany the result to the ward collation center. From the ward collation center, follow it to the area council collation center to make sure the process of collation is witnessed all through. Then, of course, we expect that internet is very good now. Let every voter, every party agent try to read up about the new electoral act and on these processes so that it will be at your fingertip. That is one of the best way to prevent election rigging. Now, may I say this on security concern? You know, the terminology defend your vote came up during Buhari's time, and people thought that defend your vote is go there and fight. No, you don't need to go there to fight physically. The way you defend your vote is to follow this procedure. Make sure the officials are made to follow the procedure one step after the other. That is how you protect your vote. And may I say that life have no duplicate.
Indeed.
Your life is precious. And so while you are in polling booth and all that, be mindful of the desperation of your opponent. And also know that don't underestimate the level of violence people can unleash on other people. So you have to be security conscious. I put it here, you should shine your eyes to be sure that there are no dangerous weapons. When people come to the police center, both observers, party agents should ensure that no one is there with pistol, with gun, with machete, that if you see such things, report it promptly to the appropriate authorities. The policemen will be there. Then make sure that your phone is used wisely. Even when we say you have the right to snap photograph and all that, when there is crisis, that is not the time you carry your phone like this and start recording. You may be the first victim. You should be able to record things discreetly. As an observer, I've recorded so many things over the years. I can hold my phone like this, fold hand, as if you think that I'm just watching. You will not know that my phone is recording.
Absolutely.
Yes. So these are some things we should do to ensure that we defend our vote and we have evidence for adjudication if there's any need for any person to go to court.
Okay, thank you very much, Venerable.